Hi guys, it's Megan from Megabucks Saving. I bought a house last year during the pandemic. So I do everything in my part and for many years have to save money and ways to save money. So that comes from putting food on the table for everybody to just making my home look beautiful and making people feel welcome when they come in, or just making myself and my kids feel at home. I'm not here to give you like exactly instructional how-tos of things because I myself am not an expert, so I just go onto YouTube videos and Pinterest and things like that to get inspirational ideas. Also, like, if I can do it, y'all can do it too. I had to completely redo a wall in my basement because it was completely rotted on the inside, which I didn't notice at first when I bought the home, and so I had to completely gut it and start from scratch. So I did have to hire somebody to help me with that process. There was plumbing and electrical involved in that, taking down stuff and putting stuff up and like soldering the pipes and stuff like that, or determining whether I was going to use the pipes. At the end I decided to not use the pipes, but I needed the electrical line for electric wire project, and everything that I had was either on hand or from the Dollar Tree, but I have so many other projects that I'm doing right now, so this is going to be sections of when I can get this next video up. But I also wanted to add as well that this part 1 section that I did in this video did take a while to get it done, so it wasn't like an all-in-one time that I got it done. The projects were kind of like as they came and as I had time to do them. All I want to do is encourage you, if you are working on something, to find patience, that it's not necessarily going to come all at once. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I did, and it's a part 1 of a refresh thing I did for my bathroom and my laundry room in my basement. I wanted to share with you guys what this bathroom and laundry room looked like before I started doing updates to it. It was very outdated stuff, some old cabinets, old cabinets that had been ripped down with some backing still on the wall, and just kind of sharing with you guys the process as I'm taking things down and painting the walls and things like that. Now I used everything, all the paint that I had, I used what I already had on hand. And so before I did paint, I took everything off the walls, took the old cupboard down, I didn't want that anymore, got into all these corners and used a dry eraser marker, a dry erase sponge, to get all the stuff off the wall and in the corners where spider webs were, and don't mind that little mess. I had to take down that wall that was there before because it had some water damage and completely rebuild the wall, which was kind of nice because I got to add some storage in there for the bathroom side. But at any rate, I wanted to get in all these corners and get all of the gunk. There was spider webs, there was lint, and then just dust from accumulation over time. And so I also took off in the laundry room. There was some shelves that were there for probably many, many years, probably since the house was built. And it looks like they had painted it. And so I just wanted to sand it down a little bit and repaint it. I wasn't wanting to get that wood look for these because they were just so old, and I just didn't want to take too much of my time to do this project. So I just sanded it down, gave it a good cleaning, and then repainted them white, and then the hinges black. And then I found this piece of wood, and then I have this old wine rack that I found that I repurposed a long time ago, and I used the wine rack just itself on my wall in my old bathroom for towels. But I thought just adding the wood to the back would just give it a little bit more character in the bathroom. So I'm still using it as a towel rack. But at any rate, I am just going to go ahead, after I painted the wall, cleaned it and painted it, I'm putting the hinges and the shelves back on the wall. And so these hinges were actually flipped around, so the longer boards were on the bottom of the shelf and then the short was on the wall. So I wanted to make sure the lip was facing down on the shelves so that it wasn't, I think they had it that way because they were trying to block from things falling off, but I just found it just as useful as them being flipped the opposite direction, so I couldn't do the hinges or the hooks or whatever that way anymore. So that was just kind of showing me that I was putting those back up. And then I found, or I had these, my mom had them in her old home, and she didn't find use for it anymore, and so I just took those apart and had a different idea for it. And so I just kind of, because it was glued together, I just took a little scraping tool and pried the backing off, and then pried the little stone things that these things were. I don't know what they are. They're just little stones, and took those out because I wasn't going to use those, and they didn't fit my decor. And so I am just going to keep the frame the way it is, and then just pop a new little picture in there in the window. And if you see here, you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm only going to use 2 of them because I only have 2 frames. And so I decided, I got this at the Dollar Tree. I found it at the Dollar Tree a while back ago. And I'm just going to put it there in the window. And really sorry that this is so up close. I didn't really have great video footage here, but you'll see at the end how it turns out. But again, I didn't paint these or anything. I just left them as is because they kind of had like a chippy frame. And then if I can repurpose these stones somewhere else, I certainly will. But it was nice because it had the glass in there, and so I could use the glass or not. The only thing I did paint was the backing because I did decide to put these adhesive little stickers from the Dollar Tree on the backing instead of the window box or the glass. And so I went ahead and decided to paint this white. Now I did get the white paint at Walmart. It is just like that Applegate paint, and you can get it in all sorts of colors. Sorry, my allergies are bugging me today. But if you want to do something like this, or you find something like this, it's actually turned out really cute. But I'm painting it white and kind of giving it a farmhouse look. And by doing that, I also drew in on like a pencil line, which you'll see later here. I just took a pencil and evenly put a pencil line to make that kind of wood look. And so it really turned out cute that way, and putting that underneath before I put the sticker on. So here you see I just made it kind of look like, wood. The shiplap look. There you go. I couldn't think of the word. And drew on the lines, and I just actually used the sticker backing that it came on because I had cut off the top to get this all cut out, all these little stickers cut out. And so it worked perfectly to help me get even lines. And so at any rate, I'm sure I could use paint or what have you to make those lines, but I just decided to use pencil because then if I didn't want it, I could erase it off. So, oh, here's showing the what I was talking about making the even lines. It just helped guided me to get that all even out. So I did have a few Dollar Tree DIYs in mind for this project, and I did do a video prior, and then I'll just show you here soon what I did. But here is before and here is after. And so I again had to get a new wall put up for hiding those pipelines there and getting rid of the water damage that was on the walls previously. And this was the Dollar Tree project that I had, the laundry room one. And I just used an old picture frame and just did, again, that shiplap kind of look on the backing. And then I had the curtain on hand for many, many years and thought that was very cute and useful to put there. And then I had the shelves put back up and don't have any organizational thing in mind yet for that. So that will be a part 2. To kind of get some organizational things going on up here. And then I have this really cute thing that I got at a farmer's market, or like I don't know, like a junk stock kind of thing. And so I repurposed this in here because it fit perfectly and I thought it was exactly where it needed to go. I've had it for so many years and never been able to find purpose of it. But listen, I have a whole bin of missing socks, and I don't know about you guys, but I didn't feel it was very useful to have like a mini little 3-clip missing sock thing, which I thought was a really cute idea to do, but we have too many missing socks in our house to even do that. But if you guys see, I'm just kind of showing you guys stuff that I still have to do, like caulking and getting some trim at the bottom, painting this trim that was already in here. And then I did these baskets. I had the basket on hand and then just added these little wheels from the Dollar General. It was white, but I spray painted it black. And then this little basket was just repurposed. It's just for flower, to put flowers in and the coconut mesh and stuff like that. And I just took the little hangers off of it and just repurposed it. So I thought that was such a great idea. And then I have this in a previous video, and then just added this Dollar Tree sign that I found as well that says drop your drawers and then you just throw your laundry. So of course I am living in my home and we have laundry, but this is really great to have to put right over the drain, so it's kind of hiding the drain, and it worked perfectly sitting there. And so I just wanted to show you guys what it looked empty, and then where I was putting the basket. So I haven't redone the shower yet, which I will be doing something. I'm just haven't figured out what I want to do yet, if I want to take down the shower wall or what have you. But this was the towel rack. I haven't put any towels on it yet. And I had a ladder that I used that I've had on hand forever, that I just made with wood that I had on hand. And then the sink that came with the home, of course. And then the lighting, and then the was redone, and then the little picture frames here, which turned out really cute, and I just think they turned out cute. I thought it was really cute that it was a shadow box, and kind of gave it a little bit of texture and added some character on the wall. And then we have this little storage that was added when the wall was built. And then I do want to figure out something with the mirror. It's such an old mirror, and don't mind my iron board in the back. I need to get a new iron board cover for it because it's so old, and like just the kids used to throw stuff on it. And so, but the mirror, I think I want to either put like a frame around it or get a smaller mirror. And I'm thinking a smaller mirror because it is a pretty big mirror for the small bathroom. And then I get these at the Dollar Tree. They're just drain things and they get really dirty fast, so I just replace them out. Okay, you guys, I really hope that you guys liked the video and that you guys liked what I did and what I decided to do for my bathroom and my laundry room thus far. Really just wanted to share with you guys my process and my journey on owning a home and doing what I can do for my family on a budget, and also just not being able to go out as much and just trying to really use what I have on hand and finding ways to do things on a strict budget. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please go ahead and feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you do like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe. I hope you are going to be a new subscriber for you to be a part of my channel. At any rate, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, month, what have you, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!